butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh,
Yum, yum, yum.
baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine.
Okay. Are we getting sound? Are we getting sound? Are we getting video?
Two important things. Is it working? Are we live? Okay, so audio is coming. Yes, and the video is coming as well. Alright then. Hello everybody. Welcome to today's nice Saturday evening. It's really too dark. Started at 8:42. I mean, to be fair, last two streams also did at the same time, so I don't know. But I don't know. Today feels a bit more dark as compared to yesterday and the days before. Ah, alright. So yeah, anyways, hello, hello, hello. Today is Saturday. Saturday means booze, which to be fair, yeah, I've been drinking way too much. But unfortunately, the summer vacation is coming to an end. I have work from Monday, and yeah, today I'll drink. Tomorrow, yeah, I won't drink. So yeah, anyways, it's been a good summer vacation with lots of pool and yeah, it was actually very nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What did I do today? I woke up. I actually last evening, yesterday evening, I decided to start watching House of Cards. I don't know, like for me, in order to start watching something, either it has to, like as I told, either it has to get recommended by like a very trusted person who I think has a good taste in movies and stuff, or I just stumble upon it, and if I watch like five clips of the thing, I just end up watching the entire thing because like I already watched five clips, might as well watch the entire series or movie. So yeah, and House of Cards, it's not been that recommended by, but it's like I just like heard about it, saw a few clips here and there, and I mean yeah, politics not that much of an interest to me, but I think I'm in episode 6 right now, so I think I'm kind of like going along with what are the characters, what are the backstory, how the characters what's going to happen to them basically. So yeah, and I think I think House of Cards. I think the show has already finished. I think so. I don't need to like wait for the new season to come out or whatever. I think the show is already finished, and I think at the end he becomes a president, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of like a spoiler, but I don't know. I mean, so far I watched 6 episodes. So far it's not bad. I didn't find any goofs. Kevin Spacey is a hell of a scary person to I think even be around with. Forget when he's acting. I don't know. Kind of like looks like a scary dude to me. So yeah. Anyways, cheerio. Today I'm drinking Baltica, which is a Russian beer. Yeah. They've come out with a new bottle. That's how the bottle looks. Before, like it usually came in a can, and even the bottle is one that like they were a tad bit shorter. This one is like a bit bigger and longer. So yeah. Anywho, cheers. Some Russian beer. All right. So yeah, that is it pretty much. Enjoyed my summer vacation. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like if you think, it's like whatever, it's like of course in a month you're going to have, some good days, some bad days, some okay days or whatever, right? And I think during my summer vacation as well. There were like majority of them were good days, yes. But there were a few days where some or the other thing happened, and you know the other days were like okay, normal, nothing much exciting. So yeah, but anyways, what can you expect? Adventure and excitement every day. I think, I think, even for me, I think it'll be too much. I prefer quiet, not that quiet of a quiet life, but it's like I don't want you know too much excitement. I think is also bad for you. I feel like so yeah. I'm kind of a person who prefers my Monday to Friday to have like a structured plan, like work, you know, uh, supermarket, home, like that way. And then on the weekend, yeah, I can go somewhere, do something which is kind of like a little bit different, I guess, from my usual routine. But usually that's how the routine is. And when I'm thinking about it, it's like
like I always when I was a little younger, I always thought it's like, oh no, it's gonna be so pathetic, it's gonna be so miserable, same routine, wake up every day, it's the same thing, right? But it's like you have to find like the proper motivation. For the majority of the people, it's the money, but like apart from the money, you have to get some kind of something from the job that you're doing. Some sort of a reward has to be there. Some sort of achievement that yeah, it's going to push you to like wake up the next day and to do it again. So yeah, and for me there is a slight uh, what's the word, achievement, not achievement, satisfaction. Yeah, there's a little bit of a satisfaction right now. I mean, slowly increasing, year by year. Of course, there is a satisfaction, so I'm still doing it, right? But it's like since I'm not getting anything monetary as of now, it kind of feels like you know, it's like, of course, if there'll be a little bit of a monetary, incentive, then yeah, sure, it'll be like a bit more, what you say, like would give me more motivation, I guess. But it's all right, I guess pretty soon I will start earning a little bit by little bit. So yeah, let me just make sure that I don't open anything which I do not want the whole wide world to see. There you go. Not signed in into my. Oh, what the fuck? I signed out. What the fuck? Oh my. Oh, for some reason it signed me out. Why? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That was weird. I didn't do. I swear, fucking Google is kind of it's being very recently with me. One of my accounts got flagged and I got signed out. I mean, fucking hell. Just yeah, what you say yesterday, right? I woke up and my account, which I've been using for I think I don't know how long? I think 6 or 7 years. But I mean, a pretty old account. I made that when I was very young, and since that time, I think I've accumulated a playlist of all my songs, and they're like 600 plus songs, right? And the thing is, like, fucking hell, yeah, I should have made like I think we can like even make a copy of a playlist. Maybe we can actually. I should have made a copy for that. Yeah, I should have done that. But yeah, since the account got flagged and the whole entire YouTube channel got deleted, even though like that YouTube channel that had no videos basically, and on whatever the videos were there, they were private. But the entire channel got fucked and 600 song playlists just disappeared, just vanished. It's like and to be fair, it's like you can't even do anything. It's like I tried, but then it's like it's too many this thing. I had to write a fucking email to explain yourself or some shit. I'm like fuck it. Okay, hell. It's sad, but it's sad. One main sad thing is like I basically I created a playlist, right? And I think I had it for like a solid how I think 3 years. I think maybe 3 years. Yeah. And over the course of 3 years, I've accumulated 600 plus songs. But it's like I can. It was kind of like a timeline for me. It's like I remember, when I was going through this phase of my life, I listened to this song. Then as I go through the playlist, from one song to the other, it's like okay, fine. I kind of like it's like remember what was happening to me, when I had that song, when I first heard that song, like I kind of like, you know, kind of like helps me freshen my what you say, my memory of like, okay, fine, this is what happened in my life and stuff like that. And the damn playlist is gone, but you can't do anything about it. It's kind of sad, but meh, what to do about it, eh? That's it. So yeah, can I actually? I have a lamp here. What if I just do this? Is that is that better? I don't know. What if I shine it at the wall? Is that a difference? I don't know actually. Wait, can I take a screenshot or something or something? Uh, screenshot. Ah, yeah. Okay, fine. So, this. Aha, screenshot saved. Okay. So this is with the lamp pointing down, and this is with the lamp pointing at the wait, pointing at the wall. Okay. And now I need to go where? I need to go to my uh, file manager, pictures, screenshots. This folder is empty. Where the fuck did you fucking send that shit? What the fuck? Gallery. No. Gallery is new. No, what is that? Desktop, documents, camera roll. This folder is empty. Saved pictures. This folder is empty. Screenshots. This folder is empty. Where the fuck did those two screenshots went then? Excuse me, OBS? Where? Screenshots. User videos. What? Why did it fucking go to videos? A screenshot went to the videos folder. What the fuck? That is very interesting. Okay, fine. Can I open the gallery? Can I gallery? This. Oh my goodness, this laptop. I mean not laptop, just computers in general. It's like I could have like easily like now opened it on my phone and realized what's the difference. Now I can't. It's like this is this one. Fuck. This is this one. There's not that much difference actually. There's not that much difference actually. Yeah. Alright then. It's not that much difference. Delete. There you go. Yes. Alright, good. Computers, man, fucking hell. Okay, so that means I think there's not that much of a difference actually. Let me just turn this thing and point it as a normal lamp would be pointing at. Okay. Actually, I'm thinking maybe I should like put it here. Wouldn't it be funny if I put it here? Maybe seeing my fan, my door, and it's like not that much. And it's like I have my lamp here. I mean, I can't put my lamp there. I don't know. Would it be better? Would it be better? Hmm. Nah, this is fine actually. I was thinking it's like, oh no, does my face look better from this side or from that side? All right, it's fine. This shall do for the time being. Okay. Yeah, since my account this thing. Yeah, fine, no problem. Scratch that thought. Scratch that thought. Whatever I was saying. Yeah. Na 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 na. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da 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 da. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Meow 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 meow. I hope not it. What? Oh, navigating this fucking with. Okay, yeah. There you go. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Um. Oh, wait a minute. There's a quality drop when I close OBS. I mean, not close OBS, like go to some different program. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Do not tell me this is happening. Okay, so the quality is potato, but still. Now I put this thing and I do this. No, actually. No. Okay. The quality still remains as potato as it was before. It's not much difference. Yeah, alright. Okay, fine then. No, because I just like went to OBS and you know, I I clicked and then when you click it, like my whatever preview window, the quality like slowly went from pathetic to a little bit more than a little bit less than pathetic. So I'm like, wait a minute, does my quality drop when I close OBS? I'm like, oh no 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 no, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I'm already what you say. I'm okay with the potato quality as it is right now. It's like nothing lower than this, nothing lower than this. So yeah, just checking if I have some things in the background. No, no. Since I have the camera now, I'm like, oh my goodness, and the camera's a little bit above. It's like, oh no, yeah, I can see the mess or whatever. So yeah, so I've been thinking since I started watching House of Cards, maybe, I mean, of course, I can't play the show. Pretty sure I can't show the show. I'm gonna get a copy strike or whatever. But how about I show the audio? But then also with the audio, I think there must be a problem. But let me just show you the screen. So the screen is here. Where's my camera came? Okay, yeah. So let me just show you here. Okay. So this is basically the Belarusian Russian Twitch. So if you'll go to just chatting of the Belarusian Russian this thing, right? So it's like all of these people, Russian people, right? Over here, there is like I think we don't even have to scroll down that far. Yeah, there you go. See, one person is already watching something. Here's a fly. Oh no, what the fuck? Well, that was interesting. That was quick. Yeah, but like he was already watching, I think Shrek. I think I don't know. It was Zombieland, right? But the thing is, his title. What is this? Oh no, I don't need that shit. Yeah, but as you can see, okay, fine. Over here, see another movie. I can mute. What the fuck? Yeah, as you can see, this guy is really watching another movie. What is this? Ubisha Devil's Hideout. I think so. Yeah, see, so he's really watching the movie. The movie title is in this thing, and the genre, and he even like put the start of when the movie starts in his this in Twitch, right? But if you go to the English uh, Twitch, right, and you search, for example, over here, like watching this or watching that, nobody's watching anything. So what I'm having a theory is the Russian and the Belarusian side of Twitch, it like what you say, like it does allow you to stream the movies and they're not that restrictive. I mean, yeah, pretty sure like all these people, but some people actually like before I showed you all this, right? Like I think a couple of months back, I went to Twitch and I saw it's like some people who like stream movies pretty regularly. Like some people don't even bother deleting the VOD. So I think the Belarusian and the Russian Twitch is not that strict on it. But I think the language also matters. So I think they're not as much about the copyright in Russia and Belarus. But if the thing is streamed in English, I think the copyright strike bot, picks it up hella quick, and it's like, yeah, it's pathetic. So yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't want to like, even though I know Russian, I can stream in Russian. It's like I just don't want to. It's like I'm kind of like I don't know. Like I have basically two languages, and Russian is my like not default. To be fair, I was born in Russia, so it is my mother tongue. but I prefer English as my default language. And over the course of time, I somehow have more vocabulary in English as compared to Russian. I mean, of course, I can, you know, make my vocabulary bigger, but that's like still happening. But I'm like, I feel like I can express myself more openly and freely, in English as compared to Russian. So that's why. So I think, oh my goodness, how can I do that? But I saw the people of how to do it and stuff like that, right? I think you have to like install a program. I think you can even do it in OBS. You basically have to like uh, the video has to not sync in with the audio or something like that, or the window where the movie is playing has to be like very small for the bot not to detect it. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit of more research for that, and yeah, hopefully I can somehow manage to find out so that I can stream movies and react to the movies. Because I mean, reacting to what you say, like you know reacting to YouTube is all fun and good, but like sometimes you do actually want to watch something which is a bit more high quality. I don't know, like you want to watch some movies or TV series from time to time. So yeah, you know what. So yeah, let's see what is that. Eastern Europe down. Eastern Europe Tuba Music Volume 1. What the fuck? Where's my volume?
It's not just math and numbers. If I have a song that I want to write, I can write the song and you can hear the creation.
As my background or my what you say, like a pause, I'll be right back screen or whatever, right? I think I can actually use that. Yeah. So let me actually save it. How do I save it? Here, save, yes. Save, I watch later. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Good.
It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I can't see it all. Even if I could, it'll all be great. Such a picture.
What is this?
Hey everyone, it's Ellie. For those who are on my channel for the first time, I'm from Russia. I come from a very small town in the Urals and now I'm in Moscow. I've also studied and worked abroad for quite a long time, and this experience of living abroad made me realize that there are so many things in Russia that are completely normal and usual for us Russians, but they're quite difficult to understand or even weird for people from abroad. So in this video I want to share some Russian habits and aspects of
I mean, yeah, they are definitely, some things you do see when you come to here.
our mindset
Even though I'm not in Russia and Belarus, maybe at this point it's basically the same thing.
and lifestyle. You know, during the last month I received so many threats to stop my channel about the criminal culture, but I'm just continuing to share life of regular people like me and our culture, and I want to show you that not all Russia is evil as many of you think, and maybe these videos will help you to understand the so-called mysterious Russian soul. I'm also still trying to understand it because many things that I will be talking about have no logic at all, but we simply have them in Russia. fact number one about weird behavior of Russians. Men in Russia always carry women's things, and they wouldn't allow her to carry anything. Because a guy wants to show his masculinity, that he is strong, he wouldn't let the girl to carry anything heavy, that he cares about her. But these behaviors went to extremes, because it's a common thing in Russia that you will see a couple and a guy carrying this pink small purse. Any public transport, men and guys usually give their seats to girls, even though I'm as fit as they are, so why would they do that? But it's still a tradition in Russia. Well, it's a nice gesture from men, but let's admit it, Russia is still pretty conservative in family values and relationships between men and women. In Russia, a man must be masculine to protect the girl, and a girl must be feminine and to create coziness at the house, to be mild. And actually, I think, mental problems because of this, because I want to make a career and to be a European-like woman, but I also want to be feminine, but I also want to be independent. But I also want someone to protect me and care, but it means that I'm not independent anymore. Another habit and a tradition is to give flowers to your teachers on September the 1st every year when you go to school. September the 1st is a day of knowledge and a big public holiday in Russia. On this day we don't have classes, but we have a huge holiday at our schools and universities, big parades and concerts to celebrate the beginning of the new year, let's say the year of knowledge. And every year we start our classes on this very day, September the 1st. I know that in some countries classes start on random days, and they vary every year. You can start classes in August, in September, in October. But in Russia it's September the 1st for everyone. We give flowers to a teacher, there is a parade, and there is also a tradition of ringing a bell. Usually it's a guy who is in the last grade of school, and we have 11 grades. So usually it's a guy from the 11th grade who is gonna graduate this year. He puts a girl from the 1st grade who is only gonna start her classes at school, puts her on his shoulder, and then they go near the school and she rings a bell, which is called the first bell. The first bell for everyone to start their classes and new year of school. By the way, I have some footage from my very first bell.
Please don't escape. Listen to me. I am using this filter to help my family, help my kids. There is no food, no water, no anything. We lost everything. I lost my job. I lost.
Часто школа ребятишек первый класс, но сегодня день особый, мы пришли, встречайте нас. Я сегодня рано встал, умылся, зачесался, форму новую одел и всех успехов.
Once, an international friend of mine told me such a thing. Russia is so corrupted, and it's corrupted to such a point that you even give flowers to your teachers. And his saying was so shocking to me because I would never even think of this situation as anything as corruption. It's a huge tradition for us, and
Yeah, it's not corruption. It's kind of like showing like, like not thanks, but it's like, it's like yeah, I don't know. I for some reason today I can't speak and kind of like can't find the right words for some reason. It's kind of like, a gesture of like welcome teacher, please teach me well, and yeah,
September the 1st is a big holiday for us to start the new year at school. And we give flowers to our favorite teachers to celebrate this day. That's it. Another fact. Russians fasten the safety seat belt in a car in order to avoid fines, but not for safety reasons. It's logical, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, in India, the same thing. It's like for some reason the newer cars make you like fasten yourself into the seat because they can't fucking get like that fucking thing just keeps on beeping, 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 beeping until you fucking put the damn thing in there. But the older cars don't do that. Yeah, I wish there was like I think there is a way. I'm pretty sure just like cut the wires or something like that. Yeah, but it's so fucking annoying because like it just like keeps on beeping you beep 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 beep. It's like holy shit. Yeah, and over here like many times I went and I first of all, I get confused because in India the steering wheel is on the right, and over here the steering wheel is on the left. So it's like I usually come and I'm like, oh wait a minute, that's not where I'm supposed to sit. So then I go the opposite way. Yeah, and yeah, it's like most of the times. To be fair, it's like I go there and I never initially put the seat belt, but it's like because majority of the times, I mean, even they don't care that much. It's like okay, fine. Guy didn't put this thing there. But then if the guy like is very, what you say, like a law-abiding citizen and doesn't want any, in case the police come or the cameras catch the car, it's like they want to fine, then yeah, like they say, it's like, yeah, please fasten your seatbelt stuff there. So yeah.
Right, that you fasten the seatbelt just in case of an accident to be protected, etc. But in Russia, during my whole life, I noticed this mindset to buckle the seatbelt to avoid paying fines to the police. For example, when I go somewhere with a taxi driver, he would fasten the seatbelt only on the part of the road where he knows that there will be police. Or sometimes he wouldn't even fasten the seatbelt, but simply hold it with his hand like this, so that the police sees that there is a seatbelt, and when he drives away from the police, he would let it go. And with my dad, when I was driving in my childhood, he would also say sometimes, oh, there will be police, so we need to fasten our seatbelt. But the situation with seatbelts and crazy drivers is the worst in the Caucasus region.
When I took a taxi, I took the front seat and I wanted to buckle the seat. There was no belt. And I was like, where's the belt? And he said, why do you need it? And then in another taxi, when I buckled the seat, he asked me, why are you doing this? Only the driver has to do it.
Also in Russia, it's very common that cars flash to each other in order to warn that there will be a police somewhere.
Yeah, that also happens in India. What happens we do is like we flash the high beams. And I guess like over here, I mean, I haven't driven here at least not even once, so I can't say. But then, whatever times I actually been in the car, I didn't actually witness anybody, like doing that. But I'm pretty sure I think it's a common thing.
So you might be driving, and if someone is flashing 2 times, for example, it means that they warn you to slow down maybe, or to fasten your seatbelt, and they tell you that there is police. I was told I don't know if it's true or not, please let me know in the comments, that in the US it's the opposite situation, that people, if they see someone driving too fast, they can memorize the number of the car and call the police. In Russia, you can't imagine this situation because it's on the opposite. People warn each other that there will be police so that you can avoid the fines. This whole situation is against all the safety reasons, but overall in Russia I wouldn't be surprised to meet a taxi driver who works as a taxi driver to earn money for driver license. What do
Okay, yeah. So it's like basically it's like I wouldn't be surprised to find a driver who's working as taxi driver to get the money so that he can get the driving license. I mean,
Russians do when they panic? They buy backward porridge. I don't know why, but at the situations of crisis, pandemic, war, or any
yeah, buckwheat, which is known as grecha. It's basically the simplest thing. It's basically just rice, and it's cheaper than rice. So it's like, to be fair, it's, you can actually eat it, and the only thing that you can garnish it with, and it's going to be consumable enough, is just salt. And it's basically the same thing. I just put half a cup of grecha in the what's it called, the vessel that you're cooking in. Fucking hell. For some reason today I have absolutely lost all my vocabulary in English. So yeah, so basically you put it half a cup and then 1 cup of water on that, let it boil, and then you just, yeah.
unusual situations, Russians panic buy backward porridge. By the way, do you have it in your country and have you ever tried it? Do let me know.
This looks horrible. I don't know what the fuck this is. I mean, it looks like I think it's on like a 9th May, which is celebrated as for the war thingy. So I guess this is how like the mass cooking, if it's out in the war. But yeah, god damn it, this thing looks horrible. It usually looks better as well.
I wanted to show you like the most popular porridge in Russia, but we ran out of it. For some reason, when there is some apocalypse like the pandemic before or this situation, Russians start to buy grechka, the backward porridge. It's the first product to become very expensive, the first one for people to buy so much of it. So seems like, yeah, people do panic because there is no grechka. There are so many types of it, but none of it left here.
I don't understand why they make stocks of backward porridge at these situations. We have so many other different types of porridge.
Wait a minute, guys. I'm tad bit. Got a message from someone. I need to hear it. So. All right. Okay. Nice.
And other foods. Actually, I should stop looking for a logic in any of the behaviors that I'm talking about. Moreover, Russians make stocks of pickled vegetables, jams, and other food in jars. and they prepare it for winter and keep it in a fridge, or if they have a garage or cellar in dacha. Dacha is like a Russian countryside house where Russians go to get rest from the city and to plant their vegetables. I guess there is just a habit and a tradition to prepare for winter and to make stocks of food.
Wait, I just heard a movement. I think I can do it. So basically, this is my screen, right? Can I add some text to it? Can I? Oh, text. Oh, what the fuck? Properties of text. No, what the hell? Font. Okay. Arial. Text. Oh, go. Oh, okay. Go. And it's gonna be here, right? Ah. Yeah, and then I can move it around about. Very nice. Okay, good. So now can I remove? Yes. Okay, fine. Alright, so back to YouTube.
Only Russians, correct me if it's not only the Russians, we celebrate the New Year on December 31st, and after 2 weeks we celebrate the Old New Year. Yes, the Old New Year. This oxymoron means that we're done with the previous year and with all the festivities of the New Year. This holiday is celebrated on much smaller scale than the New Year, but still we can gather with our friends or a family.
I'm like, wait a minute. Did it say Tinder over here? No, it's just tender.
Our friends or a family, have some food, maybe watch TV and go for a walk and see some fireworks. It's celebrated after almost 2 weeks of holidays because after 1917 revolution, the Bolsheviks switched to the Georgian calendar and all the dates moved 13 days ahead. Then the Orthodox Russians decided to arrange an unofficial celebration matching the old calendar. Now the Orthodox Church officially marks the circumcision of Jesus on January 14th. This new tradition became popular. Nowadays it lost its religious component and just gave Russians another reason to pop the champagne. Actually, give Russians any occasion and they would be happy to celebrate it and to drink vodka for it. For the Old New Year, unlike for the New Year, usually we don't give each other presents as it's not celebrated at such a big scale. But for the New Year, if you are a child in Russia, sometimes you can find your father under a Christmas tree instead of a present. Because our dads love to celebrate the New Year a lot. Russians go ice bathing or winter swimming,
Oh yes,
even
ice bathing. I think I would want to, once in my life try that. But I think I'll just fucking go into shock, immediate fucking shock, and I think I'll fucking collapse and fucking pass out. Cause fucking hell, like imagine. And what they do is they go from a sauna, so like extremely fucking hot temperature, you're sweating balls in there, right? And what they do is like they like open the door, fucking run to the lake or to some pond or whatever, right? Or like a river, and they like make a hole with the saw, and it's like you just dip in there, and then usually you come out. Yeah, but some people they actually like, especially like I think even in like in summer, I think in summer I think is the best thing to do, right? Because over here even in the summer the temperature of the water is still fucking cold. So I think in the summer I think it's would be much better to experience this. Yeah, but I do want to experience ice bathing in winter. I think once at least just to like see how it is. But holy shit, I think I'm going to freeze my fucking balls. Yeah, but I think so. I think I would want to experience this once.
when it's minus 30 in winter, but they complain
Sorry
about
guys, God damn, I need to fucking put the mute my mic on a hotkey because I can't keep on fucking doing this. My Okay, back to watching Russian
about
video
warm
version.
water being switched off in summer. Now let me explain. In Russia, winter swimming and ice bathing is very popular, and we even have clubs of people who are named marji. It's translated as walrus, and that's how we call people
Yeah,
who
this thing,
swim
this thing, this exact thing I would want to try out.
in the ice water. And for these people, it doesn't matter what temperature is outside. For example, this winter I went to the city Yakutsk, and there were so many people ice bathing when it was minus 30, but for them it was a heat wave.
Look at this, look
And
at it.
they told me that for them it doesn't matter whether it's minus 50, minus 60 Celsius outside, they always go ice bathing. And also we have traditional Epiphany bathing on January 19th. That's the day that it's believed when the Jesus Christ was baptized in Jordan River, and on this day water becomes holy, so people dunk themselves under the water.
Давай. Давай, 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 давай. С головой. Давай. Давай.
Incredibly cool.
What can be made?
Probably it was warm in Jordan River, but for some reason Russians decided to do that in winter as well. I also ice bathed about 5 times this winter, and even in the coldest inhabited place of the earth, Almykon. But even though I did that, in summer I will complain about warm water being switched off. The thing is that every summer in Russia we have reconstruction works. They repair the pipes and everything and switch off warm water for 5 days or a week. Once my friend from France was living here during summer, and she was so shocked that there is no warm water at all to shower or anything. And she told me, if we had this situation in France, all the people would go to rallies. How is this possible? And I said, every summer it's like this. It's reconstruction works. But if you go to smaller towns of Russia, and most of my childhood I spent in a small town, there they can say that they will switch off warm water for a week, give this announcement, but then switch it on again only in the autumn. So for 2 months, you can live without warm water. And when I came
About this, when I was living in the hostel, yes, these motherfuckers used to do that fucking shit. But for some reason, when they came to the flat, they haven't done that. I think what the parents think is they do maintenance for particular areas, I guess, or whatever. So I guess like last summer, or maybe actually they did it. Maybe I wasn't here. Maybe I think they did it in the month of July and August. Maybe I think I just missed it because I went to India. So I guess, but yeah, they do that. And one way to circumvent it is just buy a water heater, or just boil the hot water, or buy that little electric heater that you put in a bucket, and that's it. Otherwise, there's no other thing. Yeah, they do repairs in the summer because since I'm living in a flat, and majority of the people in big cities they do live in the flats. Everything is centralized. We have centralized heating, So for that, in order to give the proper maintenance, they do it during the summer, and not during the winter, because in the winter we have the radiators, those operate on hot water, the hot water we use to bathe ourselves. So yeah, so it only happens in the summer. They do switch it off, and usually I think it's not even like for a month. Like yeah, maybe like in some smaller cities where I guess the infrastructure is kind of shabby and they take a little bit longer to fix things. But over here, it's maximum. I think 2 weeks. I think yeah. I think 2 weeks of no hot water. Yeah, and I mean for me, I'm kind of like used to it because I had to experience this when I was younger in Russia. And to be fair, in India, most like all of the houses have water heaters, and it's like we didn't really, not that much of a nuisance. And even if like, the water heat doesn't work or there's no electricity, you can still bath with the cool water. It's not that cold actually, unless it's like in the night, like early morning. Then yeah, but usually like if the tank is on top of the house and it gets pretty hot, the water just gets hot by itself. So it's like yeah. So yeah, continuing on.
Came to Moscow and I saw this announcement that for 5 days the water will be switched off. I was preparing myself for several months without warm water, but indeed they switched it on again in 5 days. And this was so shocking to me after living in a small town. Overall, situations like this toughen you up, you become so unpretentious and
Yeah, that's true. Whenever it happened in the hostel, I used to say to myself, it's like, this is the time that I realize what I usually take for granted. It's like, electricity, hot water, all these things that I usually take for granted. Because imagine, and then what happens is in the fucking hostel, motherfuckers, I swear, what they would do is they would shut off the hot water. They would fucking have some or the other construction work happening, and the fucking power also used to go out, right? And then during that time, the renovations used to happen. So either like if you're living in a hostel, right, either like some floors getting renovated or some rooms getting renovated. So some other workers keep on drilling or making some sound, right? And so what would happen is it's like you just go there in the bathroom. There's no hot water. There's no light. So you take your phone, put it on a flashlight, keep it somewhere, and you have this bucket and you have this pitcher and you take it and then it's like you know make yourself wet, soak yourself up, just like think about life for a few minutes and then wash yourself down. So yeah. And I just realized I've not switched my racing to screen. I'm so sorry.
after Russia, you can bear with anything, survive any situation. And the last fact is that Russians always mock Russia, its government, people, and lifestyle.
But I think that's not just Russia. I think in India and I think in every part of the world, wherever you live, you will mock the government and you will mock the people. I think that's inevitable. You're not going to escape that. Yeah, sure, Belarus might be better than some country, is worse than some country. It's like, yeah, no country I think is good. I think even in like the northern ones, I think like what to say like what do you say like Sweden, Finland, I think everything is good, but it's like the weather is harsh, and I think in the top like those countries, I think they have a high alcohol consumption. They have I think high suicide rate. So it's like no country is perfect actually. So I think it's not just for the Russian, but I think everybody, in every country is going to say, yeah, yeah, could be better, and they're going to, of course, criticize something which is not good. So, yeah, just not, this is not only for particular for Russians.
I don't know if there is such tendency and a thing in other countries to make fun of themselves, but in Russia it's a huge thing. Amongst us, you will always hear that people always say that Russia is the worst country, the worst roads, that we don't have roads, we only have directions, the worst cars.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Winter drifting, winter drifting. I swear, when I'm gonna get a car, I will attempt this. Of course, not this extreme, but I think like it's like I'll start off somewhere in the parking lot, I'm pretty sure because I think like in winter when there is like snow everywhere, I think it's very easy to drift. So I think like when I get my car somewhere in the future, I would want to attempt to do this. Like you just I don't know, it just looks fun to me.
Everyone mocks about Lada car, even though it's the most popular car in Russia. Mock our football team, soccer team, that it's the worst.
The reason one thing that people say that this thing is shit and stuff like that. To be fair, I think the newer cars I think got a little bit better. I think the new Ladas have gotten a little bit better in terms of reliability and the looks. But when you think like when you say it's like the Lada or that one small van in the shape of a bread loaf, the Buhanka, right? It's like yeah, sure, it might not be as fast, it might not look as good, but the thing is, if you go and like if you search on YouTube, right, it's like and the people living in the top not part of Russia. Majority of the cars are old Soviet cars. I think the reason is those things were built for the climate, and they just yeah, sure, the gas consumption might be bad, they might look like shit, right? But they are, I think, like easy to operate and easy to fix. Like those are the two things. It's like yeah, sure, it's like because like they lack in the electronics, and it's like it just full on manual thing. So I think yeah, in those things they do they do wonders.
Team, they can never play a good game. We can get in a World Cup championship only because we hosted. Say that the Russian movies are the worst, always compare them to the US, to
Yeah, this one thing about the Russian movies, I truly agree, truly agree. The Russian cinema, uh, is horrible. It's horrible. Whenever I get a chance to see it, I think I can't even remember the last time when I saw a Russian film. But whenever I see the Russian film, the one main thing that they like to make the films about is about war. And yeah, sure, we won the war, but after some time it just gets boring, and you don't want to watch another, movie rated about the war, the World War II. And whatever the new movie comes out, it's usually, I don't know, maybe I prefer, you know, movies from the US more as compared to Russia, but I don't know, just like whenever I see it, it's just like, I mean, yeah, sure, there are some, of course, good movies, but the majority of the movies are just god awful. Like I cannot say more. Like I cannot say anything more.
the Hollywood movies and say that ours are very cheap. Also mock about our brands when many international brands, the clothes brands, left Russia. Everyone started to make fun of the Russian brands and say that now all Russians are gonna look like village people because we have some Белорусский трикотаж and other brands which we say look so bad. Actually, there is such phenomenon as inferiority complex. And it is said that, for example, Americans have the superiority complex and Russians have the inferiority complex. So Russians believe that we are in everything worse than the West, and we always compare us to Europe and to the US and always mock about us that everything here is worse, but we have nothing to do but to laugh about it, so there are many memes and jokes
Made in Russia.
about many
Все для грустных.
aspects of Russia.
Yeah, it's like this is like you can see the astronauts, cosmonauts, right? The US, the Russian, and what is this? Irish? I don't know. It's like smiling, and then this guy is just sad.
As having no warm water for a long time in summer, and we just mock about it. Well, there are so many weird things about Russia, and we can only make fun.
Like this thing about the hot water not being there, it's one thing, yes, to say, but to be fair, the water heater doesn't cost that much. I mean, you can save it up in like a year, and even if like you're poor, you can save it up in a year and you can buy it. It's like just majority of the people just don't do that. It's like, oh no, 2 weeks, whatever, right? But it's like I think in those 2 weeks, I think you would prefer, especially if you have your own flat, right? You might want to like make it more comfortable. So I think chilling out. Not you don't have to like buy a big ass water heater or some hi-fi shit. Just buy like the cheapest one and just put it in your bathroom. So it's like those things can be you know, like yeah, it's not that much. But yeah, people do like to complain about absolutely everything. So yeah.
One of them, what should we do? As once a Russian poet Fyodor Tuchev said, «Умом Россию не понять, в Россию можно только верить». You can't understand Russia with your brain, with logic. In Russia you can only believe. Let me know in the comments which of these Russian habits do you think are reasonable and which ones do you think are most weird for you. I actually have a part 1 of this video. I made it just
Yeah, that was that. Oh, damn, look at that. So many languages. So many languages. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, you know what I can do? Let me, let me. You know what? Let me try to watch. What the heck? Ah, this one. Download. Save image as, I guess. Pictures. Save pictures. Yes. Yes. And then if I open OBS, and for example, if I open full cam, can I image, browse, pictures, save pictures. Yes, open. It's not PNG, for fuck's sake. No, what the fuck is this? Oh, you bastards, you lied to me. No. It's not a fucking PNG, it's a JPEG. Fine, let me find the one. Yeah, that is one thing which I save image as. I think majority of the thing which I'm going to download here is going to be like this only. I think it's going to be just JPEGs and it's not going to be PNGs. Let's see, image, browse. Yeah, CC is not. What can I do now? Wait, you know what? I think it'll be much easier for me to find a PNG or at least make a PNG using my phone rather than this thing. Mouse of God's PNG logo. Because I'm just like it's very much easier for me to operate I think a phone than this. That's not how it is. Wikimedia Commons. So PNG preview. It's not PNG though. It's not PNG. Why are you lying to me? It's not a PNG. Stop it. Stop it, you bastards. Oh, this one looks good. Is this a PNG? This file, alright. I'm gonna make sure that it's on my screen. Let me open this. Oh, that's a good fucking photo. Just send this as a wallpaper of mine. Okay, okay, okay. See this? Yep. Why can't I save whatever? I'm just gonna save in one thing. Can't save that. Why? Save it there. What the fuck? Random fucking thing. All right. Image. Image 2. No, it's not image. Not image. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Click. Image. Browse. I just saved it there. What the fuck? Ah, no, this one. All right. How about this? Now, let me go to my preview. I mean, yeah. If it works, it works. Okay, fine. I just gonna pause for a second. Uh, so now, hopefully, I don't get a copy strike. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to open Netflix.
All I ever knew was
Yeah, that's tad bit high. Too high, I feel like. I just, I just, I just put my notifications on mute. I just got a notification from Telegram. What does the fuck? Ridiculous. All right. So, my beer got over. So how about I pour myself some whiskey and then let's watch House of Cards and let's hopefully cross the fingers. I'm not gonna get a copy strike on my channel. I'll be, what you say, monitoring my email account to see if I'm gonna get any copyright. On it. Now, it'll be fine if you got me like a black and white. This thing is neon fucking yellow. So if I keep it in the damn kitchen, it's fucking. I, like, first day when I came back, and I, rearranged everything and put my this stuff there, right? I just turned around, and I went out, and I came back like a few hours later, right? And this cup just stands out like anything. It's like a sore thumb. It's like a fucking highlighter. It's like a fucking A4 size piece of it just shines. You just the sun, like the light reflects on it, and then you see what the fuck is that, and then you see it's a fucking it's a bloody fucking penis. God damn it, Shritik, what the fuck? But, yeah, I mean, pretty sure this, like, if I was, in his shoes, and Shritik would have asked me, it's like, get me something from the UK, right? Or get me something. I'm pretty sure this is a stunt that I would pull definitely, because I have I guess now, a habit and a history of being creative with my gifts, and yeah, it is actually nice to see that Shritik is willing to go and get me this. But yeah, anyways, cheers. I'm watching now. It is basically season 1, chapter 6. I just saw when I opened the page. Apparently, there are 6 seasons of this. Holy 6 seasons. That's a lot of seasons. So yeah. So episode 7, chapter 6. So sorry, season 1, episode 7.
President Matthews?
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. Vice President.
Frank.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stand on your mark.
I'm fine right here.
So they put stickers on the carpet, and that guy took this guy's place, and he refused to change. Okay.
They pulled me from the car, both legs broken, fractured skull, punctured lung. My heart stops. 2 full minutes. They're pumping my chest, nothing. They grab the defibrillators, nothing. Third time, the pistons start firing. Doctors tell me it's a miracle I'm alive. But seriously, you talk about a wake-up call from God. You don't get to come back from the dead twice.
The president.
Guys in a AA meeting for Alcoholics Anonymous. Even though he's not an alcoholic actually. He's a drug addict. But I guess Alcohol Anonymous also stands for drug addicts. Okay.
The United States.
Good morning. The Education Reform and Achievement Act that I sign into law today will affect every child and parent in the United States, will ensure a better educated workforce for decades to come, and will reinforce America's preeminence as an intellectual superpower. And I'd like to thank one man in particular, who never lost sight of the larger mission, who spearheaded this bill from the beginning, and that's Congressman Frank Underwood.
Invited guests, please join us in the East Room for refreshments. Media, we will convene immediately in the briefing room for our conference.
Linda, thank you so much for all the help you gave us in getting this bill passed.
No, thank you, Frank. This was your baby from the beginning.
I appreciate you standing your ground on this one, Frank. I'm smart enough to admit when I was wrong. I was just telling Frank we should set up a weekly so he can keep us up to date on what's going on in the house.
That sounds like a great idea.
Congratulations, sir.
Garrett, I was wondering if we could talk for a few minutes. That thing I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about the jobs tax credit.
I've been giving it a lot of thought, Jim, and I think it's a good idea. But I'd like to look over my notes first, if you don't mind, so I can talk about it intelligently.
Sir, you have your call with the Prime Minister?
Busy man.
Yes, he is. Frank, I hear that you are heading up the special election in my home state, Peter Russo.
We're trying to keep that under the radar until he officially announces. In fact, we're not even working in my office until that happens.
Where are you working from?
The basement of my house.
Any reason why the DNC didn't ask my advice on a candidate?
Well, I thought they passed it by you, or Linda did.
Nobody did.
Well, that is unacceptable.
And I had major doubts about Russo.
He's inexperienced.
Yes, and he's urban-based. I don't know if he'll connect with who I voted.
Well, frankly, that's one of my concerns as well. We're working on that. But if you were to come out and stump with him, that would go a long way to convince him.
I can't stump for somebody I don't believe in.
It's early days yet. I'd ask you to keep an open mind. And let me know if you want me to set up a meeting between the two of you, because, sir, an endorsement from you would be a big coup for him. It's good to see you, Mr. Vice President.
Right.
Congressman Underwood?
Miss Barnes, I was under the impression you didn't want to cover the White House.
Sugline just got access yesterday.
I know.
I left the Herald because I didn't want to cover the White House, and now here I am.
Access isn't the same as a ball and chain.
Am I only going to see you at bill signings now? I haven't heard from you in 3 weeks.
Insecurity bores me.
I feel the same way about condescension.
Your place this evening, and I'll text when I'm about to arrive.
What if I'm busy?
You're just afraid I'm going to stand you up again.
I just want to make sure it's worth my while.
It'll be worth your while. This will make up for last time. It's a piece of history from the president's hand to yours. You believe in all that higher power stuff they talk about in the room?
I believe there are things beyond our control. Who or what's controlling them, I don't know.
I don't believe in God. Heaven, hell,
Too much Catholic school?
maybe.
I'm not saying you have to believe in God, Peter, or anything for that matter. But you shouldn't rule anything out.
I should go.
It's on the campaign.
Speaking of central heating, I just have my foot on the radiator. The radiator is just like below my one part of my desk. It's warm. Why is it warm? Okay, I think I might be going insane. It's cold. Who was that? I need more money, not in my mouth. Okay, it's just a phone number. I need more money and not in my mouth. Okay.
Our crosstabs show 81% of wealthy voters are willing to consider recovering alcohol. You know, those numbers dip a little when you introduce cocaine, but not by much. Randy?
It's a risk, but it'll make waves. We covered across the board. The narrative has to be redemption, a phoenix from the ashes.
Well, let's not focus on the ashes. We don't want people to think Peter was a disaster.
No, we focus on the positive. A fresh start and a clean start. Both are well in focus.
Clean start sounds too much like clean slate. I like fresh start.
Yeah, I do too. How we doing on fundraising?
The alcoholic thing will turn off some of the in-state donors, but it's not for your election. We can hit up the usual suspects in New York and California.
Walter, how vulnerable are we?
I'm not prepared to answer that question. Peter and I have yet to perform the holy sacrament of confession.
We still need to address the shipyard closing, too.
Claire's helping us with that.
We are pushing a bill called the Delaware River Watershed Act, and I think it's going to bring about 5,000 jobs into Peter's district over the next 3 years.
We have a draft of the bill completed. Peter's in the process of securing co-sponsors.
And who have you called, by the way?
I have some emails out, but most of them want to see a bill first. Have you set up a meeting with the shipbuilders yet? I don't think they're going to back. That's the entire point of the bill, Peter. Well, if I go to them and I say, hey, some of you maybe will get your jobs back, not tomorrow, but 3 years from now, and most of you won't be getting your jobs back anyway. All right, let's put a pin in this until we get more sponsors. I have to go to the office. I'll catch you all later.
Okay, let's move on to our field plan. I want to go through the regions one by one.
We spent 6 weeks on that bill.
It'll be fine. He'll come around.
I'll see you later tonight.
I have an appointment.
So I won't see you until morning.
I'll be back before you get up.
I appreciate you taking the time today, sir. Did you get that tax credit memo the economic research team put together?
You didn't ask me here to talk about memos. I know small talk on here.
The president has asked that you take a step back from Pennsylvania. You've been taking a lot of trips there, meeting with
It's
legislators.
my home state. There's a jobs crisis.
We can't afford to play favorites. The message is 50 states, one solution, not one state, 50 solutions.
I never expected to be involved in every policy or decision, but I have been completely cut out of everything.
We value your input, Mr. Vice President, but right now we
It's all
can't.
condescending that no one even asked me who I thought should fill my seat. Why is Frank Underwood leading the charge on that, not me?
That is a DNC issue. We are staying out of it, and so should you.
And so I'm supposed to just cut ribbons and go to funerals.
You know what you signed up for. Thank you, Mr. Vice President.
I didn't get my pen
Your pen?
from the bill signing.
Oh, we'll see what we can do about that.
I can see your security guy.
Meacham?
He's cute.
He'd never go for you.
Why not?
You're too intimidating.
He's the one with the gun.
But you're the one with the congressman.
That's a good one.
We'll talk after.
We'll talk before.
Peter Russo, Pennsylvania's first district. He's going to run for governor. Fill Matthew's seat. It's an exclusive profile.
With someone no one's ever heard of. What's the angle?
Alcohol, drugs. He's a kid from the streets. Want the profile to come out as soon as he announces, and I'd like it to be kind.
I don't write puff pieces.
Then get someone else to write it.
I thought you had something for me.
It's too easy for people to link me as your source. It's dangerous.
I don't benefit from handing out headlines to other people.
She saw one homeless guy, what it seems to be. I think standing outside her office, so she gave him a $20 bill, I think it was. And then the next day she comes out, walks to the car. She turns around and that guy throws the $20 bill to her in the shape of a crane, I think, or in the shape of a swan. Okay, but now she's sitting at the desk and trying to make paper origami crane swans by herself. What the fuck? Are like swans and cranes a symbol of something? I think they are.
You always wear sunglasses at night? How did you find me?
Figured you had to be in government. Kept Googling until I found your picture.
This won't work, what you're doing. It was a one-time deal. You don't get to keep coming back for more.
Go to the police.
They'll laugh in your face. Look
This is
at you.
the hooker that he paid and did some obscene things to.
The police won't listen to me. I'll call TV stations. I know the names. Douglas Stamper, Peter Russo, Frank Underwood.
You are walking down a road you do not want to walk down.
Please, I won't call anyone. But I need your help. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anyone I can call. I've had to do things, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Thanks.
That's all I've got right now. Find a place to stay, and let me know where you are. I'll figure something out.
Wait, is that the hooker?
You hungry? What's your name?
Sapphire.
No. What's your name?
Rachel.
Your ex-wife, anything uncouth?
How do you know?
Bondage, orgies, water sports?
No, definitely not.
Narcotics?
She wasn't into that.
How do you handle ganja?
Okay. Once in a blue moon.
Never with your children?
God, no!
Never in front of them.
Hey, look, I'm not the world's best dad, but I would never do that.
Fine, let's move on to prostitution.
How long is this gonna take?
Until there's nothing I don't know about you.
I wrote all this down.
I've been doing this a long time, Congressman. I know when I've scraped all the shit off the shoe. Prostitution.
After my divorce, I took a trip to Thailand for about 2 weeks.
How many women?
10, 15. I don't know. It was a bit of a blur.
There were drugs.
Yes. Opium, speed, some smack.
How do I know this?
Both.
Would any of these women know who you are?
No, none of them spoke English, and I never mentioned I was a congressman.
Have you mainlined heroin back here in the States?
Just once.
Any scars in your life?
No. It was mainly the cocaine.
What about prostitutes here in D.C.? How often?
I fucked around a bit, okay?
Details, please.
Did you get off on this or something?
Does a doctor enjoy it when it cups your balls and asks you to call?
You wanna know how many times I came?
I honestly don't care whether you win, but if you do, work with me. How often did you solicit prostitutes in D.C.?
Once every 2 or 3 months. Sometimes more frequently, sometimes less.
There's reason to believe any of them were underage.
Jeez! No, look, they were mostly high-end.
That doesn't mean they were 18.
I need a fucking break! What's going on?
He's an amateur, Frank. If I can get under his skin in less than an hour, how do you think he'll hold up under the press? It'll be a turkey shoot.
All right. Frank, it's not going to work. I'm going to get crucified. You'll be fine. We've got a crack team behind you.
It doesn't matter how good the team is. I mean, with my past, come on.
From the very beginning, I said this was the plan. You agreed to it.
I didn't think it through.
We have to tackle this head on, or the GOP will crucify you. We have to steal their ammunition from them. Honesty is your best defense and offense.
I'm the one that has to get in front of these cameras and say this shit. They don't have to say it. I do. Hey, look, I want to be governor. I do, but not this way. I just can't do it.
If you weren't unsure now, there'd be something wrong with you. I expected this. Not easy what we're asking you to do. It's okay to vacillate a little. I'm not trying to throw a wrench in the works. I know. I'll tell you what. You take the rest of the day off. You go back to your office. You catch up with whatever you have to catch up on. You get a good night's sleep. You go to a meeting tomorrow. And then you come here and we'll talk the whole thing through. Can you give me at least that? Yeah, okay. Good.
What's going on? For a second, I thought that's him again doing drugs. But no, it's just these two people lighting a cigarette.
I found a flower on the dining room table and a bird on the nightstand a few days ago.
It's a swan.
You made me.
It's a swan.
A new hobby.
No. It's an interest.
May I bring up something else I've noticed?
What's that?
You. Standing in front of the refrigerator. Is there a reason you haven't talked to me about it?
I haven't felt the need to.
Is it bad?
It's not pleasant. But no, it's not bad.
What can I do?
Well, am I just too young to understand? What is telling a refrigerator is a reference to? Menopause? What?
Nothing. If there was something I'd ask.
So why a refrigerator? Of all the places to stand in front of.
Did you think it was weird that I called you?
Totally weird. Except for the fact that I was planning on calling you.
Really? Why?
I was a real grade A bitch to you at the Herald, and I almost apologized when I saw you at the White House, but I chickened out. So anyway, I am drunk enough, and I'm sorry. Why did you call me?
I was just wondering how things were going at the old stomping ground.
Thank you. It's just not the same since Tom left. And I don't blame you for doing what you did, but this new guy, 6 years running EW Online, does not a managing editor make.
Would you ever want to come up with us? I mean, it'd be a huge fucking deal. Chief political correspondent of the Herald moves to Slugline?
Did Carly Heath put you up to this?
No, not at all. But if you want, I can talk to her.
You think she would go for it?
Honestly, I don't know. She's got this sort of anti-establishment fuck you attitude. Conventional news voiceover, but you had something gritty to show. I've got a story if you want it. It's pretty fucking great.
You would give away a story.
If you're not interested.
No, I'm interested.
If I seem a little hungover, it is because I am. A lot. Hungover, actually. I almost had a couple of months, and then last night I don't remember much. So, but anyway, here I am.
Keep coming back. Thank you for sharing.
I'm Doug and I'm an alcoholic. One of the things I do for a living is count. I count votes. Yays, nays, neutrals, abstaining. And I'm good at it. But the most important count I do has nothing to do with work. It's the number of days since April 4th, 1999. As of this morning, that's 5,185. The bigger that number gets, the more it frightens me, because I know all it takes is one drink to go back to zero. Most people see fear as a weakness. It can be.
Okay.
Sometimes for my job, I have to put fear in other people. I know that's not right, but if I'm honest, like the 4-step asks us to be, I have to be ruthless, because failure's not an option. The same goes for my sobriety. I have to be ruthless with myself. I have to use my fear. It makes me stronger. Like everyone in this room, I can't control who I am. But I can control the zero. Fuck the zero.
It works if you work it. Who would like to share next?
Was he at the meeting?
He was. Tried to find him afterwards, but he was gone before I could catch up with him.
Did he say anything?
No, he never shares. He looked preoccupied.
You think he'll show up at the house today?
I have no idea. He's not answering my calls.
Mine neither. Anything else I need to know? I hear silence sounding like that.
Something came up. A man.
Something serious.
Serious, but solvable.
Do I want to know more?
I don't think you do. We'll be okay. I might have to involve Nancy. I'm hoping I won't have to, but if I do, she'll have no knowledge of anything damaging.
All right, use your best judgment.
Of course, sir.
I've got to go.
Miss Gallagher?
Things are... They're complicated.
I realize that, but he truly needs you.
I don't know what I could say to him.
Well, look, I think just showing up would do him a world of good.
Today is tough. The speaker has
Look, I already spoke to Bob, and he said he'd be fine if you took the rest of the day off. In fact, he said he'd be fine if you wanted to take the next 6 months off.
What?
I want you to be deputy campaign manager. You work under Nash Adams.
Now, I spent years being Peter's crutch. If you just want me there...
Well, of course we want you there to help, but not as a crutch. Peter is a talented young man with a lot of potential. He knows this, but he needs to hear from someone other than me. Someone he truly cares about.
I'm sorry, this is just a lot right now.
Well, you don't have to make a decision now, but at least talk to Peter. I mean, there's no harm in that, now, is there?
10 grand. We divert it from your campaign accounts. We itemize it so it looks like...
Wait. You want me to pay for this? Use Frank's re-election plan.
Commissioner, the majority of the money that you've raised has come from people we've sent your way.
And you sent them because I sprung Boy Russo in the first place. We're even. I don't owe you shit.
Girl in trouble. Let's help her out.
Not my problem.
It could be. We put her back in the streets and she'll tell her what she could do.
I'm a hell of a afraid. The U.S. Attorney. The damn fucker.
This is a very inexpensive insurance policy.
I already broke the law once. It's no fucking way we mess with campaign finance regulars. Only want to hear this shit.
Funeral for ambassadors and tomorrow at 9:30, followed by a luncheon with national Girl Scouts.
Mr. President, Jim.
After that, you've got a meet and greet.
I'll work with you in a minute.
Look, if you don't want to run, then you shouldn't.
I do want to run. I wouldn't let it go this far if I didn't want it.
Then maybe it's a good thing. Confronting your past, even for your kids. They're a lot stronger than you give them credit for. Look, if Underwood, if the DNC, if they all think you can do it, then...
I don't care what they think. I care what you think.
I think you'd be great.
She really wants this.
That's the impression I...
think that Christina has been, I don't know, not paid or like pushed to say those things and to promote Peter by Frank. I feel like,
What about ego? I don't need to be dealing with a diva.
She's not a diva. She's an award-winning journalist with 15 years experience.
You told me she treated you like shit.
There was some friction. So why are you going back there? Don't we want to work with the best people? Plus, it'd be big for the site. The Herald's senior political writer?
Sure, but she's so old guard. Everything's by the book. There's no bite to it.
She told me about a profile she's working on. It's got serious bite.
What is it?
She can tell you herself. You should talk to her.
Here's the deal. My children stay out of the limelight. No photo ops, no press. We wouldn't dream of it. Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah, we need that to go through.
so this is just the meeting with officer. She's dead. Or overdosed. Beaten up? She got beaten up? By whom? By him?
No. Where are you from?
Outside of Lynchburg?
Virginia?
Yeah.
Are your parents still living there?
No, I can't.
If I find a place for you to stay for a while, can I count on you to be smart?
Kind of place?
Nice place? A safe place until we can figure out something permanent? But I need to know that you won't pull anything like this again. Promise me.
Promise.
Look at me when you say it.
Promise you.
What's happening? What?
How you doing on money?
I don't have enough for tomorrow.
What are you doing?
But you wanted me to...
You said you were done with that. I'll be in touch.
If you own up to some of the shenanigans with the rest under the rug, you might have a shot.
How much do we have to sweep under?
Well, that kid had a talent for covering his tracks. I've highlighted all the items I think you should admit to. The rest I wouldn't mention.
It's a lot not to talk about.
I need your help with something.
Right now?
Yes.
Is it important? Because you told me I could leave early this weekend to go visit my daughter down in Virginia.
You have a guest room in your house, right?
Well, it's Mary's old room, but yes.
I need you to put someone up for a while. A young woman.
What? Who?
Her name is Rachel. I can't tell you any more than that.
I don't understand. Why do you need...
No questions, Nancy. I just need you to do this for me. I wouldn't be asking if it weren't serious.
We'll put up for how long?
I don't know. It could be a while.
I'm supposed to put up a complete stranger and not ask any questions.
Nancy, please. You're the only person of interest.
Is something illegal going on?
No, just a girl in trouble who needs a place to stay. We have to be discreet.
Can I at least meet her first?
I need to know now.
Okay, I guess.
Thank you.
There's no catch, Larry. Your district gets over 20 million if the numbers hold.
I somehow missed like the thing happened with this guy and the prostitute. I think he hired her, then he did something to her in a sexual way, and then somehow she's trying to blackmail him or something, and then she's what the fuck? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he didn't skip anything. So
And most of the money is earmarked for economic development, not research. That's great, but I need more than your support. I need you to be a sponsor. Fantastic, Larry. Great. I'll put you down. You too.
So that just leaves Claiborne and Price?
With Jennings on the fence.
And I know Roger, I'll call him.
And I'll track down these other two over the weekend.
Really good work today, Peter. Do you know where I put my purse?
No, that's right here. Did you make those? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, this I've been fooling around with it a little bit.
Can I see? Sarah learned how to make these birds in her art class, and then she talked to Kevin, and they got obsessed, and there were pieces of paper all over them.
Well, do you want to take them for the kids?
Oh, no.
Oh, please, I'll just throw them out eventually.
Thank you. They'll love them.
So you should bring the kids by the house sometime so I can meet them.
Eh? Kevin and Frank can play the video games.
He told you that.
Yeah, it was a little surprise, I have to admit.
If anybody knew he came home every day, it's embarrassing.
Oh, those were secrets to have.
Yeah, there are, I suppose.
I'll call you Monday after I talk to Claiborne.
Okay, great. Have a good weekend, Peter.
You too.
I had Linda talk to the vice president. He'll keep his nose out of it.
I appreciate that. He's a good man, but this is a very delicate moment in the campaign. He starts spreading doubt.
Guy's a pain in the ass. We all know it. You don't have to mince words, Frank.
I have to say, sir, the vice president has a point. I'm not 100% sold on Russo. Do we really want to go with someone this untested?
Frank?
We're grooming him, sir.
When do you announce?
Next month.
That's not enough time.
What do you see in him?
I was wondering the same thing. There's not that much to see.
What I see is a recovering alcoholic with a history of drug abuse.
What?
Excuse me, Frank?
But he's clean now, has been for a year. This is a redemption story, Mr. President. This is a bright young man who's put his life back on track. Now he wants to help put Pennsylvania back on track.
Drugs, Frank?
People love an underdog, Linda, and people love someone who stands up after they've fallen. Combine those two, it's a very powerful narrative. All of our polling indicates this is going to work.
You want us to endorse someone with a history of substance abuse?
Let us get his story out there and watch it connect with the voters.
All I care about is a win, Frank.
And I believe Russo is our best chance. This is not a Hail Mary, Mr. President. This is a well-thought-out game.
Mr. President.
I realize that I sometimes think out of the box, but the last time I did, we signed an education bill.
All right. We won't stand in the way. But if it backfires, Frank,
I'll guide Peter every step along the way. We will not disappoint you, Mr. President.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Linda? I didn't plan on telling him so much so soon, but if I didn't, Linda would have swayed him. There's no better way to overpower a trickle of doubt than with a flood of naked truth. This is why the education bill was so important. It brought me influence precisely when I needed it most.
How long have you been drinking?
A long time, since I was a kid.
How old were you when you had your first drink?
9.
9 years old?
Yeah, my dad gave me a beer for my 9th birthday.
When did you first start using drugs?
Yeah, I won't go into too many specifics, other than to say I've had a few minor brushes with marijuana and cocaine in the past, but not recently, and only a handful of times.
No other drugs besides marijuana and cocaine?
No.
Under what circumstances?
Occasional social gatherings. That's the most I'll say.
Ever while you were in public office?
No, never. My chief problem was alcohol.
And you've been sober how long now?
A little over a year.
And what made you want to get sober?
2 things. My children, whom I love more than anything else in the world. And my renewed faith in God.
Zoe,
Lucas.
I was just in the neighborhood and I thought, nope, that's a lie. I was at the bar around the corner, the one with and I remember that time that I dropped you off after work, and it was this lot. And I buzzed, and then I waited.
You're wasted.
I'm pretty wasted. Do you want to know a deep, dark secret? Now, we don't work together anymore.
Lucas, I'm really flattered. I'm just not in a place where I'm even thinking romantically right now.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, hey!
Okay.
You want me to pull up now, sir?
Christina. Okay, how about 10 minutes more remaining for this episode to end. Let me pour some more whiskey.
I still have my key.
Hey, I got us wine, but I can't find a corkscrew anywhere.
Give it to me. I need a pen. Did you talk to Miss Skorsky?
I did. She said it was intense. I think Carly's gonna offer her a job at Slugline.
That you're doing?
Janine expressed interest. I took the next step.
Well done. Always good to do old favors. I was wondering, do you ever think about my age?
No, does my age bother you?
You must have other lovers, men that are younger than me.
No.
Not that I would mind, I am never after all.
I don't have time for other lovers. Shit. It's turned. Give me that.
You could have just stepped on it.
I have asked the super to get an exterminator in here, and he won't do it. So anytime I see a cockroach or a spider or whatever, I try and trap it, and then I leave it by his door.
You really got to get your parents to let you borrow some money, then you wouldn't have to live in the third world.
I would never take money from them.
Because they don't have it, or because you don't want it?
Because I don't want
It's Father's Day, you know.
it. It is?
You should call your father.
I'll call him tomorrow.
Tomorrow you'll be the daughter that forgot Father's Day instead of the one who remembered. Go ahead, call him.
Hey, Dad. Sorry it's so late.
There's so little she'll ever reveal to me, or I to her. I bet her father knows even less. I'm sure she's speaking half an octave higher, same voice she had when she was 16, telling him all about her new job, how much he misses him, and sorry she didn't send a card. Telling him everything but the truth, just like she wouldn't tell me about that young man downstairs.
It was the best thing that could have happened. I didn't fit in there. I've been called worse, Dad.
There's a value in having secrets. Creatures like myself, like Claire, like Zoe, we wouldn't be ourselves without them. For Peter Russo, on the other hand, he's trapped by his secrets. What I'm trying to do is give him the opportunity to set himself free.
I don't know. I don't know yet.
After all, we are nothing more or less than what we choose to reveal. What I am to Claire is not what I am to Zoe, just as Zoe is not to me, what she is to her father.
Probably Thanksgiving. Because I don't think I can make it back before then.
She drew a heart,
Okay, I'm
then she turned the heart into a penis. I've actually never seen that before.
I said I'll try. For Christmas. No. Mm-mm. No. I'm not seeing anyone right now. I don't feel like it. Because I'm not interested in that. I would tell you, Dad. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Don't be worried about me. I'm fine. Yeah. Dad, I'm in a really great place right now. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to come, okay?
Damn.
Happy Father's Day.
Good thing I am not fucking screen sharing this right now. Otherwise, I would fucking get banned in a millisecond.
Aren't you going to wish me a happy Father's Day?
You don't have any children.
Don't I?
Nice. Okay.
so-called grades are forgotten in the shadow of power and wealth.
Your drink is only about half as full as it should be, Frank.
Are you trying to get me drunk?
Drunk passed out in the gutter so I can steer you. Why?
Did you get the email about the rifleman?
What email?
From my office about the invitations. I was hoping they would be here.
I'll check the list, but I don't remember any email.
Not a problem. I was just wondering.
Well, shit, Frank. I'm sorry.
Don't you sweat it for a second. In fact, here's how you can make it up to me. Freshen my drink.
That I can do.
That looks fancy, but that's not very sanitary. You're not using the same towel for how many people in the washroom?
Congratulations, Congressman.
Remy, nice to see you here.
Jerry and all the folks at Sandcorp give you their regards.
Well, I'm sorry they couldn't make it.
Where's Claire?
Oh, she's here somewhere, fending off admirers.
Sandcorp was very disappointed she turned down their donation.
I can imagine.
And they're also concerned about Peter Russo running for governor.
Now, how do you know about that?
3/4 of Pennsylvania sits on top of the Marcellus Shale. If I can't find out who's running for governor, I don't deserve a dime of what they're paying me. This watershed bill Russo sponsors places a lot of restrictions on drilling.
Remy, Congress is in recess, and this weekend is not about work.
I apologize, you are absolutely right.
Sanko, your only account.
Have plenty. But my other clients didn't pay for your library on my plane ticket down here.
As a nice little junket for you. I do hope you'll take it in the side.
This isn't my first trip to Charleston.
But I'll bet it's your first time now as my press secretary.
It is. Who else you have coming in?
I didn't want to pack tonight too much. You know, these receptions are usually just for the money people, like yourself.
Normally, this is where I would start to drone on about the Sentinel's history, its philosophy, its yada, yada, yada. But I'm going to save that for my big speech tomorrow, and that way I'm not going to bore y'all with tears twice. Tonight, we're going to turn it over to a man who needs no introduction. Because we all know what a son of a bitch he is. Seriously. Frank Underwood exemplifies all the virtues we try to instill in our graduates. We're so proud to call you an alumnus, Frank, and to have your name as a permanent fixture on our campus. Congressman Frank Underwood.
Thank you, President Higgins. I first want to thank Sanko Industries for providing the funds to make the library possible. When I matriculated here as a young cadet, Jimmy Carter had just been elected president. After I graduated, I wished that I could have had another 4 years just like Jimmy. Well, neither of us got our wish, but I left this campus with fun.
One thing which I have just noticed right now is whenever you take a sip of it, the penis is nicely positioned of where you would put them on. And it's not here. It's not at the back side. It's perfectly where you would take a sip from. God damn it.
Fond memories. The first time I ever...
I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there and I forgot. Look away, look away, look away.
I got your damn email.
I wish I was in Dixie, hooray, hooray. In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie. Well, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles.
The honey child from Nene when she steps out of the trying on the bra on Housewives of Atlanta. I teased you about that, and I said I call it the honey child because she's the honey child now. Anyway, here's the thing.
How long has that life been like that?
I don't know, a month maybe.
And nobody's come to fix it?
Nobody don't fix nothing around here.
Well, have you asked?
Watch. Leave it alone, I'm used to it now. Oh,
Better, huh?
now it's too dark. What'd you do that for?
Listen, Mom, I'm running for governor. I'm going to announce in a few days. That's why I came up to Philly. There's a community meeting tomorrow. I'm going to talk to the shipbuilders about a plan to bring their jobs back so they support me in the election.
I don't know nothing about that stuff, so go ahead.
Okay, listen, there's going to be some stories coming out about the news, about my past. Just wanted to give you a heads up so it doesn't catch you off
I don't
guard.
watch the news no more, a bunch of garbage.
You want to see some pictures of Kevin and Sarah?
Too dark to look at pictures.
No, it's on my phone. You don't need it
Get
anymore.
away from me, I hate those things. Brain kids.
I'm a crafter, and I have a hot glue gun, and I could very well do this
It
myself.
wasn't just up the stairs, it was up 3 flights of stairs in the science building. And Gluckenheimer, what did he do? Oh, you look lovely today, Mrs. Gluckenheimer. And the thing took a dump. Right, and they couldn't get it back. You can get a cow up 3 flights of stairs, but you can't get it down. And that's why then he said, who wants steak for dinner?
How are you boys doing?
You're good. You think I'm fat? Take this fat. Seriously, Phil here thinks I got fat with old age.
Oh, you're a big man with an even bigger heart.
There you go. She says you're chubby.
I think I'm gonna go back to the hotel. Yeah, have fun.
I love this woman.
Don't let him get into too much trouble.
They'll have grounds for impeachment when we're done with them. Get another drink before they close up. Come on, with me to help you. Waiter tonight. Lazy ass cadet. Lazy ass cadet.
Yo, hold on a second there, partner.
You had no idea we were coming.
Complete surprise.
I thought Higgins might have.
No, he played it perfectly. Made me think you weren't coming at all.
Are you kidding? We would have missed it for the world. On the library, they're going to put Frank or Francis.
Francis. It's the same as the name above the door of my office in the Capitol.
Francis is better for libraries. Frank is better for bumper stickers.
I got a few, though.
Does anybody ever call you Francis?
Claire does. She's the only one.
She seems like a real prize.
She is.
Bar was already shut down, but look what I scored.
Hey, Caroline.
What do you want?
Is Paul around?
Who are you talking about?
What's that do with him?
You know it's not gonna finish. Stop! I'm not gonna stop.
Paul, you got a minute to talk?
There's nothing to talk about.
I want to apologize when I saw you last time in Washington, how I treated you.
Is that it?
And I want to talk about the shipyard. I got a plan to fix it.
You don't want everything going over the Roth IRA. I set you up with a nice, diversified package. Low risk, high yield.
I think Claire and I have things pretty well under control.
Here, I brought a senior U.S. congressman into the fund. That would really up my stock in the company.
What are you all gabbing about back there?
We're talking about the old library.
Yeah, what's happening to it? They gonna tear it down?
I don't know. They could gut it. They could turn it into a student center.
Hey, we should sneak in there. Like we used to.
I'm game. Do it.
Hell, why not?
Library. The Sentinel. Like the yeah.
Well, the association had about $3 million saved up in reserve for emergencies. Split that up between 12,000 members, it's nothing. A couple of weeks' groceries.
There's a bill I'm working on. Major federal funds going towards public parks, green commercial spaces, cleaning up waste sites, that's construction jobs, park management, retail.
How many?
5,000.
It's not even half.
It's a start.
How soon?
A year, maybe two.
2 fucking years? What are we supposed to do until then?
Listen, there's a community meeting tomorrow.
I heard.
Well, I'm gonna go over everything in detail. You gonna be there?
Wasn't planning on it.
I'd like you to be there. Everybody respects you.
Would it vouch for you?
I'll tell you something that only a handful of people know. I'm running for governor. I announced soon. But I need the association behind me before I do that. Now, I know I let you down with the shipwreck, but if I win a governor's race, I can get everything back on
Show up
track.
on my doorstep asking for my forgiveness, and now you want me to be a lapdog after I lost my fucking job?
This watershed bill is just the beginning. If I'm governor, there's so much I can do.
It's bullshit. You just want to use me.
It's not like that.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Jesus Christ, but you fucking politicians.
Paul.
Claire, I didn't realize you and Frank were staying here.
Oh, we always stay here when we're in Charleston. You know that, Remy? The 08 campaign?
I promise it was a coincidence. My assistant booked it. Is Frank around?
He's not. He's off cavorting with old classmates. You want to sit down and have a drink?
They booked me the bridal suite. Yeah, champagne on ice.
My, you've grown very confident since you worked for Francis.
I've always been confident, Claire.
Well, you never would have invited me upstairs.
You never had the bridal suite. Staff always stayed in the Best Western 4 blocks away.
Enjoy your champagne.
I wasn't suggesting anything more than a drink.
Weren't you?
Purely being polite.
Good night, Remy.
The bridal suite's on the top floor at the end of the hallway. If you change your mind. Good night, Claire.
She won't do it first. She will. I know a girl all dressed in pink. She made my fingers stink. Sound off. Ooh-ah. Make it loud. 3, 4.
Hey, Kenny, I think you got a little too big for this.
I think the holes are a lot smaller.
Don't let a little girth stop you.
Oh, you found it still there. Wow, look at that.
Shenandoah, I long to hear you
Hey. Good, and you? Oh, I'm in Charleston, actually. Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd surprise you. Surprise.
What the what's the end of the shit out? Channel.
Come on, let me show you where I went through puberty.
I can totally see you here at 16. Ooh. Got in some trouble on this bed, huh?
Woke up the whole block.
Hey, how'd it go, Paul?
He told me to fuck off. Which is what my mother told me, in her own special way.
Am I gonna meet her?
You don't know.
I just wanna stop by, say hey, see her face.
Christina, it was really sweet of you to come up here. Seriously, I'm officially convinced you're the most amazing woman I've ever been with, but I meant it when I said I wanted to take this trip along. This thing tomorrow isn't going to be pleasant.
Which is why I came. To be here for you. Moral support.
I know these people, they're going to lay into me big time.
Tomorrow's an important day for the campaign. Don't fight me, Atlas.
Okay.
So, do I get a hotel? Do I stay here?
Come on. Don't be like that.
A hotel would be more comfortable.
But it would be a waste of valuable campaign funds.
Oh, campaign funds.
You see that crack up in the ceiling?
Mm-hmm.
I used to fall asleep staring at it every night. I felt every inch and curve.
What were you thinking about?
How come you and Frank have never had kids?
You've never had kids.
Yeah, but I'm not married. Answer the question.
We just decided not to. There wasn't some big conversation.
I think you're lying.
Think whatever you want.
You've honestly never thought about it?
I mean, yeah, maybe once or twice. I mean, I don't feel there's some void. I'm perfectly happy without it. What about you?
Can you imagine me wiping a baby's ass and changing nappies?
No, I can't. Actually, yes, I just did. I have to get off the phone. You've ruined everything. Oh, we really should get off. It's been over an hour.
Okay. Go on then.
I'm hanging up right now.
No, I am.
Come on, don't quit on me. Don't quit. No. Oh, God.
Oh, you win. Oh, but it's not a fair fight. You run a rafting company. I sit behind a desk all day.
Oh, I'd love to see your ass with a paddle bouncing through a class 4 rapid.
If I can whip Congress into submission, I'm not afraid of a little white water.
You can't tame a rapid, Frank.
My heart is beating so fast. If I have a heart attack, it's your fault.
Mine too. Here.
I need another drink.
I think I'll have another.
Yeah.
Don't bug right now.
Do you think this place made us?
How do you mean?
When I walked on campus today, I wondered, did it mean anything? It was just a place where we spent 4 years of our lives, or was there more?
I don't know. I do know you were always a guy who can get a building in there. I knew that the moment I saw you cuss out the drill sergeant. We were not.
The library is a sham. Higgins asked me a favor, I asked someone else a favor. They slapped my name on it. Politics, like everything else.
Not everybody gets asked those favors. Or knows how to deliver them.
Well, in 50 years, they just replace it with something else just like they're doing with this for mine.
You still built something. However long it lasts.
The library doesn't matter, but I want to think this place did.
I think it meant a lot to us. Then.
And what about us?
Honestly, I haven't ever thought about it that much. It's a long time ago.
We were so close.
Like brothers.
More than brothers.
We were kids, Frank. We messed around a couple times.
I was so drawn to you.
Oh. What?
I think it always made me laugh.
How did we lose touch?
You went to law school. I joined the Army. You ran for Congress. I moved to Colorado. 30 years goes by. I got children older than we were back then. Do you have anyone, Frank?
I have Claire.
Besides Claire.
I have from time to time. If I want someone, I want them. It's attraction.
Made me happy to make you happy, Frank. Didn't send you far. You know why I love rafting? When you're on the water, all you're thinking about is what's right in front of you. Everything is in the moment. I don't really have time to think about the past.
You meant something to me. I believe that.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? We're going to fucking kiss now.
All gone. I don't feel so well.
You won't be sick.
Stay here for a little bit until I feel better.
Take as long as you like. You got nowhere to go.
It's almost 7.
Oh, shit, I don't even want to sleep.
Come on.
Acres of development.
Yes.
30% public parks.
Yep.
45% shopping offices.
Yes.
25% middle income housing.
You going?
Is it required?
I don't think so.
Who is he that they're naming the place after?
Some guy who went here. I think he's dead. We had to set up the chairs yesterday. It was hot as shit.
That sucks.
I'm gonna try to get some shut-eye before the ceremony. I'll see you all later.
Later it is.
Before I forget, here's my card. So your money management. Go. Get some rest.
There.
You look like you're hurting.
It was an all-nighter.
Was it fun at least?
It was fun. I need to get some shut-eye.
Remy's staying here.
You harassing me about the donation?
Oh, nothing I can't handle. Go get some rest.
Were you good?
Not bad. I mean, it wasn't a starter, but I got my time on the court.
I think you look sexier now all grown up.
Congressman, we're ready for you.
You said 2 years.
Yeah, I think 2 years is a realistic estimate.
If it passes at all.
Which I think it will.
You think or you know?
I can't predict 100%, but I'm confident it will.
You think, you're confident, you can't predict 100%? How does any of that help us? I'll tell you something. I am 100% unable to pay my mortgage right now. I'm 100% unable to buy my kids' school supplies. Are we supposed to live off my husband's disability?
There'll be paid training programs.
How much will they pay?
Granted, it's less than you made at the ship.
So how much?
It's about $6 an hour.
That's not even minimum wage.
You have to see it as an investment. The training programs are a valuable resource.
You're not getting it. I can't afford to make investments. $6 an hour puts my family on the street.
What do you want, you want 5 jobs? If you get a part-time job, that and the training program.
You want to know what I think? I think you sit around in Washington coming up with all sorts of fancy numbers and solutions that look good on paper. But that doesn't cut it for the rest of us.
You said you had our backs, you lying piece of shit.
We don't eat paper for dinner. You can't put a paper roof over your head. When we all voted for you, I didn't think that every one of those votes was another nail in our own coffin.
Hey!
10 minutes, so I can go over this proposal point by point, and you can get the information that you need to get the resources that you want.
Gee.
It's like they don't want to find a solution.
Scared.
I understand that they're scared, but it doesn't mean they can't
I know this
listen.
people understand.
I worked in your office for 3 years. I spoke to them. I took their calls. I replied to their emails.
Grow up with that.
I don't need to grow up hand to mouth to empathize with the
I'm not
third.
interested in empathy.
The house keys are in my jacket.
I'll call you.
Peter.
Said I'll call you.
Do your homework. It's Sister Mary Joseph. You didn't do it. Don't lie to me. I used to use the same play with my... Nah, full on. Now, we do the homework and then we leave. All right, who's hungry? What do you guys want? No one makes macaroni.
No, pizza.
No
Fuck,
pizza.
this
You guys
is
can eat that every day.
sitting in this guy's house. What the fuck?
Sweetheart, take the kids upstairs.
It's like some fucking psychopath killer. What the fuck? See, they're scared for their lives.
How'd you get in here?
You still keep the spare key behind the loose brick on the porch.
You break into my house? You scare my kids like that?
We gotta talk.
We talked last night, now get out.
I can convince these people, but I need your help.
Leave my house.
Sit down.
I don't want to have to hurt you with my children upstairs, Peter.
Then help me.
Sure is, sweet.
I'm not going anywhere.
Get back upstairs!
What are we doing? I don't want to fight you, Petey.
I don't want to fight you either. I will, but we don't have to.
What do you want me to do?
You elected me to represent you, but I couldn't forestall the inevitable. The shipyard was closing. If not this year, then next, or the year after. We all know that. I could have lied to you. I could have pretended to do more. But I don't believe in living in the past. I only care about the future. Here's another truth that's going to be hard to swallow. I'm all you've got. Nobody in Washington gives a fuck about you. No one.
He's right. Whatever you think of Petey, we either go with him or we got nothing.
Now, this is what I'm offering you. Come anywhere near what you want or deserve? No. But you gotta open your eyes and take what's in front of you. We can build on that. 5,000 jobs becomes 10, then 15. Not in a snap of a finger, but faster than doing nothing will. Can I count on all of you? All right, I'll take that as a yes.
We'll need your contact information so we can send you materials to share with your friends.
Well, let's talk about the way the money's going to get phased in. It's going to happen in 6 stages. Stage 1.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. There, face. Forward march.
Francis Underwood's career, Harvard Law degree, one of the youngest state legislators in the history of South Carolina, a 22-year veteran of the U.S. Congress, House Majority Whip, speaks volumes about the values young people learn here at the Sentinel. Values like honor, duty, discipline, like sacrifice, service, and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, the Francis J. Underwood Library. Congressman?
Thank you. I wrote a speech, but I'm not going to read it. Nothing is permanent, not even this building. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I am very grateful. I'm deeply honored, and I'm very moved. I had the good fortune of spending most of this weekend with a group of friends. Friends I haven't seen in a very long time. Friends I made here. Most of you young cadets probably don't know who I am. Politician, name, few accomplishments. But I don't blame you. When I was your age, why, I didn't care much for what men in gray hair did or what they had to say. I wish I could describe harmony. That's the word that's stuck in my mind. Harmony. It's not about what's lasting or permanent. It is about individual voices coming together for a moment. And that moment lasts the length of a breath. That's what I think about my time here. You'll have to forgive me, I had more than a few whiskeys last night. You know, when I was a cadet, we could drink all night and then get up in the morning and march 20 miles, but these days I'm lucky I got at least 3 steps. I want to thank you very much. This is a great honor. I want to thank President Higgins, and of course, the love of my life, Claire. Thank you all very much.
Hi, Ma. This is Christina. I told you about her yesterday.
Hey.
We just came by to say goodbye. We have to get trained about now.
Okay.
They still haven't fixed that light. Things went well today. I think the folks in the yard are going to get behind me.
Peter did a great job.
Hand me that blanket. AC in here is nuts. What happened to your hand?
I got in a fight.
Did you win?
Yeah, I guess I did.
That's my people. So you're fighting my son? Lighten up, I'm just messing with you.
Okay. God damn. What a woman.
Yeah, my mother's in room 409. She's a light out and needs to be replaced.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Thanks.
Look, hey, you put that pink thing on. Tell me this is Tell me where that little. Hold on. What is this?
The light in my mother's room.
I told you I'll take care of it later.
No, you'll take care of it now.
I gotta go.
And turn the AC down when you're in there, too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much. Very welcome. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, I think that'll be
Proud of you, Frank.
3 of this
I admit it, but I feel the same.
Well, having all you here is what made it special. Now, you stay in touch. Will do. See you, buddy.
Beautiful ceremony, Frank.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Your speech. I'm glad I was here.
Me too.
You should come out to Salinas sometime. I'll take you out in the Arkansas River.
I should do that.
Anytime you want.
Edward has the car ready.
I'll be right there.
Take your time.
Okay, that is it for chapter 8, season 1, episode 8. That's it, I think. It's really 11:36, so I've been streaming for 3 hours now. So I think that's it. I'll head it for the night. I think hopefully next weekend, probably Friday evening, I'll probably start the stream. Probably, yeah. About the continuity of the show. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna stick to it when I'm watching, with stream. So I just do it whenever possible, and then you'll get the reaction of me watching some certain episodes. That's not like every episode I'm gonna watch is going to be on the stream. So yeah, that's about it. And also, what in general? Yeah, that is it. I'm just gonna go make myself some noodles, cut some cut some sausage up in bits and put them in there, and yeah, that's gonna be my dinner. That's pretty much it. So yeah, it's plans for the next for the next weekend. It's gonna be this. Some probably I'll reach season 2 by then. Maybe not. Maybe in the future me and the boys will go out and play some games and that. Maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe not. It's all up in the air. To be fair, it's all up in the air. If the schedules align and if the motivation is there, then yeah, sure, anything can happen. But yeah, that is it. Harmony, basically. Harmony. Many voices should come at once, and for a brief second, they should make harmony. So yeah. So if everything collides, if there's motivation, if there is free time, then yeah, sure, I'll be open to do anything. So that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure I don't think I got any copy strike for now. So I think that's what I will do. Maybe in the future I'll try to what you say? Where is my OBS? Yeah. So basically, I'll try to put hopefully the capture of the show under the banner from where I put House of Cards, right? Under there they can be, but I'm not sure I can promise anything because if it works, it works. I don't want to cross the line because already before that I streamed on the phone and I got the fucking copy strike for the worst fucking show possible. Fucking Yellowstone. God damn it. That fucking piece of shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's just a mess. Just a mess. I hate that fucking show. How many fucking hours I spent watching that rubbish? Absolute rubbish. So yeah. Uh, yeah. That's pretty much it. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for anybody who came in and who's gonna be watching it during the war. Thank you so much. And not thank you for this Chinese motherfuckers, electric lumen best views on whatever the fuck this thing is. I wish there was some way to fucking block this motherfuckers. It's just fucking annoying at this point. Because last stream and then the stream before that I had the same stupid things advertising viewers. So I wish there was some option to you know but nah, whatever, it's spam, it's bots, what you can do. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys next weekend, probably on Friday. If not on Friday, on Saturday. Alright, bye bye.